very. I want to show you guys how I treat my face after wearing a dry ass matte foundation. I've still been testing out the Urban Decay weightless, what is this? Weightless liquid foundation. And I showed you guys in my first impressions, and I did a wear test. If you haven't seen that video, of course I'm going to link it up in the cards for you. This time today wearing it to work. And of course I was looking and checking and seeing what's going on. So I wanted to get a good look at my face. And what I found, I see a lot of texture. Today when I applied it, I was just looking really matte, and I don't really like a fully matte kind of look. So I went ahead and sprayed my Anastasia Dewy Set spray on top of it. So that's how I'm rocking now. But I find that I look kind of greasy in a way. Like over here, I'm like, my whole center is really oily. And I just filmed another video. What video did I film? So I just filmed my 5 favorite summer fragrances. I figured I'm trying to get content out to you guys, so if it means coming home looking oily in the camera and still talking to you guys, I'm all for it right now. So. And I did powder for that video, so it doesn't even look like I powdered not even an hour ago. Like, I did have on sunglasses, so of course that's rubbed off a little bit, but not as much. Like, I've definitely had super heavy sunglasses marks. So for this foundation, like, it definitely does stay put where you put it. Above my mouth again. Oh, I also wore the concealer again today, but I mixed it with my Chestnut from Too Faced concealer, and it worked out really nicely. So I'm not really mad at that. Like, at the end of the day, I normally do see more of my lines, but I think like it's emphasized a little bit here and a little drier there, so my face doesn't look too dry. Like over here looks really nice and airbrushed, but again, I do see a little bit of texture in my face. I noticed in my videos, like, I didn't finish my thought about the pores. Like, I didn't put any pore smoothing primer or anything in this area, and now towards the end of the day, like, it still does look smooth, but I see the texture in these areas. Underneath my eyes is really dry. My forehead looks pretty good. Like, the bronzer, you can still see my bronzer, you can still see my blush. You can even still see that highlight that I had going on. Anyway, the point of this video is to take off this makeup. So let me just put my hair back and let's get into this real quick. And this is all about hydration and trying to add moisture into my face. Because like I said, with dry skin, I definitely want to keep the balance, especially in the summertime. Like, as you see, I do get oily, but it's about keeping that balance. This is a product that I had picked up in a set, I think back in, I don't know if I even hold this for you guys, but I did pick up a Biossance set. You're going to see a couple of items from the brand Biossance, I think that's how you say it, Biossance, and it's basically, they focus heavily on squalene oil, which I'm gonna put some details right next to me about squalene oil. I can't tell you off the top of my head, but I know it's good, you know what I'm saying? So I only used a little bit of this. I don't really remember how it was, but I can't find my, what do you call that thing? Makeup eraser. I did laundry, I didn't put it away, so it's probably in the bag, but in the meantime, we're going to use this. So I'm going to go in with a cleansing oil. I usually go in with the cleansing oil and then wipe it off with the makeup eraser. Now let's see how this oil, it's a very runny oil, so I'm going to go ahead and massage this into my face. And they say when you're removing your makeup, even though you wash these products off, you should still give every step of your skincare some love and do it for like a minute. We got that from Cousin Jackie, and guys, I'm so excited about Jackie Aina and Anastasia Beverly Hills palette. Like, what you guys think? I'm so excited about that collaboration, and I tried to get it on Twitter today, but it was only available through Jackie's link on Instagram, and I wasn't about to put my information on Instagram. Even if it was, I could have ordered through PayPal or whatever the case may be. I wasn't able to get my ABH discount, so that was a no-no. But it does drop tomorrow, and your girl will definitely be showing up for Cousin Jackie. So congratulations to her. I love Anastasia's shadows. You guys know Anastasia Beverly Hills, as a matter of fact, is like one of my favorite brands. I remember on Thanksgiving, years and years ago, when Dip Brow first launched, it had came out on Black Friday, and we was at family's house for Thanksgiving, and trust me, babe, I sat there on that couch, ignored everybody for that little bit of time, and I made sure that I got my order in so that I can get that dip brow. And I have been rocking with ABH for so long. From their, what is it, the highlighter kits, the single highlighters, the big black compacts, the Resi highlighter. Remember, I have a lot of videos. I actually have a playlist called ABH Love, because that's like one of my favorite brands. So I'm gonna link that up in the cards below. But yep, you guys can definitely expect that's my kids in here playing around. Like, don't mind them. I told them to be quiet, and you hear laughing, giggles and stuff. And of course, baby's deaf, and then you got the TV blasting. So if you hear background noise, like, sorry guys, this summer, it is what it is. But I am about to kick these kids up out of here if you don't stop making noise. Drew, say hi. They haven't seen you in forever. I think I came on YouTube when I was pregnant with Drew, so he's 7 now, guys. It's been that long. And of course, Miss Chloe. You guys know her. I don't know. Can they see you? I don't. They probably didn't even see Drew. Oh no, they didn't. Yeah, of course. Focus on Chloe. Okay, go ahead. She loves you guys. Yo, she always wants to be on camera.
Make sure you subscribe to Mommy's channel.
One more time for the people in the back, Mama.
Make sure you subscribe to Mommy's channel.
Okay, booty cats. Thank you. Alright, guys. So yeah, like I was saying, that ABH Jackie Aina collection will be mine, so you can definitely expect a video on that. But I think it has been a good minute since I've been rubbing this on my face. And again, since I can't find my magic eraser cloth, I'll put a picture of it. I actually have a video on my channel way back when I first got it. I still use that makeup eraser. Right now I'm going to use this Cleanse by Lauren Napier. This is actually a black owned brand. Lauren Napier, I've actually met her at the makeup show before, so I found these in my drawer. I was like, oh, bet, perfect for this. But you can use whatever you want. Usually, even after rubbing that in, I can just go straight to the sink. Usually I go in the shower, but of course I'm doing this video, so I'm not going in the shower right now. So to wipe off that oil, I'm gonna go ahead and with this towelette, and the oil just breaks it up and it makes it easier to wipe away, so that you don't feel like you have so much product to wash off when it's time to go to the sink. And speaking of the makeup show, did it pass already? Like, I haven't been keeping up on like the makeup show and eye masks and stuff like I used to. If I want something, I just go ahead and grab it these days. Now that I went ahead and finished up with that wipe, my skin is feeling nice and soft. Like, if you're on the run and you just need to clean your makeup and it still feels hydrated, this is a brand that's geared more towards makeup artists, and I can definitely see how you can go ahead and feel like your skin is moisturized in between applications. So I'm gonna go ahead and leave the details for these wipes down below, just in case any MUAs is looking at this video. I think this would be perfect to add into your kit. They come in like little individual packs, so you can, this one I think was like a 3-pack. It was a free sample in one of the gift bags that we had got at the bloggers event. So I definitely like these wipes, and I only use it once in a while, but I wanted to put you guys on, so I went ahead and used it on camera. But next time you see me, I will be back with a cleansed face. I'm not going to bring the camera into the bathroom. I'm just going to go wash my face, and we'll be right back for the next step. Now, if you didn't know, I am cheap as hell, so a lot of the products that you're going to see here are minis. And I don't have any more cotton pads, so I do have paper towel here to dry my face. I don't rough it up or I try to, break through layers or anything. I just basically pat my face dry. I just finished washing my face with my Glow Recipe Glow Recipe Blueberry Bounce Gentle Cleanser. And guys, I'm almost done with that. I had this mini sample. Like, that's what I'm saying, I'm cheap, because like a lot of the products that you're gonna see are minis, but this was $15 and it lasted me like 2 months. So I actually prefer minis because I feel like the product is being recycled and it's new, so it's fresher. That's the mentality that I think. And like I said, I am cheap AF, okay? So $15. I really, really like this cleanser. So my face is like pretty much pat dry. I'm gonna go ahead and zoom you guys back in so we can get back into the routine. From here, I actually want to give my skin a little bit more extra love. So I'm gonna go in with a face mask.
Mom, I'm leaving.
Okay, bye. She got bored. She's like, this is too many steps. I didn't know it was gonna be this long. I also have my eye mask here because underneath my eyes, I told you guys it was really, really dry. So I have my Sephora Grape Eye Mask, and this is basically for smoothing and toning. So I'm gonna apply these first, actually, before I get into that fresh face mask. So it comes like this. I like to position them like just right so that it gets all in the corner. But I do have my contacts in my eyes, so I gotta be careful with that too. But anyway, so back to this. This is the Fresh Instant Perfecting Mask, and it has advanced antioxidants. It smooths and instantly softens. This is like I think I might actually go. I'm looking for hydration, so I don't think I'm gonna just bust out a new one. Yes, I have minis for days, but this is the Fresh Rose Face Mask. This is the one I always use, and it's infused with real rose petals, and it hydrates and tones. That's what I need in my life. I need some hydration in my life. So we're gonna go ahead and apply this. Oh, let me show you the inside of this. This is another one I must have opened, didn't even know, but it has like the rose petals. And I don't know if you can see, I'm gonna show you it on the brush, but I also have the rose mask, and it also has rose petals, which you'll see. That's the line that I'm most familiar with from Fresh. Sorry, there's a mirror like right behind me, so if I'm not looking at you guys while I apply, forgive me. And I do like to take my mask down my neck, because I do apply makeup there, and I make sure to clean. I don't know if you've seen when I was cleaning, I definitely make sure to get my neck. I like to use these flat foundation brushes for my masking. Like, I never use this for actual application of foundation. I always use it for my mask. So it says to apply to cleanse moist skin. I was supposed to apply it to moist skin, but I just towel dried. And it says avoid the eye area, which is why we have the eye mask to protect our eyes. Okay, and then it says leave on for 5 to 10 minutes and rinse with water. Can be used daily. So this is actually a daily treatment, which is pretty good. I don't use it daily. Like when I feel like I need to add that extra hydration into my skin, that's when I bust out my mask. I have so many different masks in my collection for different things. If I want to purify like my pores and stuff, I'll go for like a charcoal mask. If I want to do like a treatment, I'll go for my Drunk Elephant Black Facial, something like that it's called. So I go on one of those. A big part of skincare is the lips. Don't ever forget the lips. This is the Laneige Lip Glowy Balm, and this is just what was near. I actually have some comments somewhere around here. I just don't know where it's at. But this is the first thing I saw, just to add some moisture to these lips. And look at this. This is all the way down on my cheek. I don't usually have this problem with moving, but I want to show up for the camera, I guess. So let's be sure to get that underneath the eye and nice and smooth. There we go. So I'm just going to leave these masks on for 10 minutes, wash it off, and then again, we will come back for the next step. Okay, y'all, I am back. Fresh paper towel, again, patting that moisture in. I do want to mention that when I wash my face, I use lukewarm water. Not too hot, not too cold. I just use lukewarm water. And that's what I normally use to wash my face. My skin is eczema prone, so water that's too hot, even though I take some hot ass showers, but listen, that's my body. But I don't do that with my face, because that's normally where I would break out. Like, the darkness above my mouth is from back when I was a child. Like, I had really bad eczema there, so that's where that hyperpigmentation comes from. I'm wiping and I still see mascara, so I'm going to take my Sephora waterproof eye makeup remover. So now I'm wiping and I don't see any mascara things coming off, so that is good. Everything is nice and clean right now. So we did our mask, and now we're just gonna go ahead and finish up our skincare routine. I don't feel like going to get another paper towel, so I'm just gonna go in with my hands. My hands clean. I just finished washing my face and my hands. So this is the Fresh Rose Deep Hydration Facial Toner, and I was telling you guys about that. You can see the rose petals right in the bottle, and it's weird because when you shake this out, I was using cotton pads not too long ago, but now I'm using paper towels. But when you shake it out, like, it's like some of the rose particles actually come out, and I thought that would be like a little irritating and scratching to the face, but it's really gentle and glides right. Which is, see, that's what I told y'all about the freshness in the minis. Like, this is a mini, and this has lasted me a good maybe 2.5 months. But I'm just gonna go in. Oh, it smells so good, yo. Like, I'm not a fan of rose like that, but I've learned to tolerate it. Like, it just reminds me, it's real spa-like and relaxing. And I use this actually day and night. Like, this is not just because it's my nighttime routine. I actually love it. And that toner, it actually leaves your skin a little bit tacky, but of course we're gonna go ahead and add in more products over it. Normally my next step in my skincare routine would be my serum. During the daytime, I've been using this Sephora C&E. I like it because it gives like a nice radiance to your skin, which is why I only use it at night. Which is why I only use it in the daytime, because I don't need the radiance going at night. Babe knows I am a star. So for tonight, I'm just gonna go in with the Biosense Squalene Phytoretinol Serum. And I like the Biosense products because it's like a gentler way of introducing retinol into your skincare routine. Again, I just told you guys I have dry skin. I'm eczema prone, so I don't want to use anything that's too harsh on my skin. Biosense is a clean beauty brand, so with this, I just take like 2 pumps of it, and that's enough for my whole entire face. I actually got this serum in my, what do you call that, influencer account. And if you follow me on Instagram, I did a whole review of this as well as the eye cream that I'm going to talk to you guys about in a minute. But if you want to check out that review, I'll leave a link down to that specific Instagram post so you can check it out. Give a girl a thumbs up if you do go over there. That would be great. But yeah, so I go in with that serum, and this serum is really hydrating. Like sometimes there was a time when I put it on in the morning, like I put in the vitamin C first. That's more of a liquid, so it's a thinner texture. But then I go on with this cream serum, and then I forgot that I didn't put on the moisturizer. So once I started applying my foundation, I was like, oh sure, I need to moisturize, but I wasn't mad at it. You know what I'm saying? I went like that, and I don't feel like my skin was any more dry than it would be. So it is a really good serum. I do like that. Now while I let that absorb, I'm gonna go in with the eye cream, and this is a full-size product, guys. Shout out to Influencer for the full-size eye cream. This was the campaign that they was working on, and the serum was just like an added bonus. So I'm gonna go in with a little bit of the eye cream. I have been liking this eye cream. It's very hydrating. I told a whole story over on my Instagram post, but I'll basically reiterate here. Like I'll actually get them. This is by a brand I've never even heard of, but I got this in my Ipsy Plus bag, and it was not a good look. Like it made underneath my eyes so dry, and it was like even sore. I don't know if you've ever had that where your under eyes is so dry that you touch it and it like kind of hurts. That was what I had got from this product. So I don't know, beware guys. This is the Gold Fatten MD Bright Eyes Dark Circle Radiance Concentrate, but this was just not a good look for me. I had started using that, and thankfully I got accepted into this influencer product, and I ain't gonna front. This Biosense eye cream definitely helped me out with that dryness and soreness that I was having underneath my eyes. So this definitely gets a thumbs up in my book just for that alone. Went ahead and found the comments, like, you know, it's nighttime, you gotta treat the lips too. Like you can't just be spending all this time on your face and forget your lips, right? Oh, I opened up a sample of moisturizer, so I want to finish that off. You guys, I'm a huge fan of Saturday Skin products. I've mentioned them on my channel before. I had another one of those gift sets from Saturday Skin, which I'm going to buy that gift set again. But I never tried this Featherweight Daily Moisturizing Cream, and I have been trying this lately. It is just a sample pack. I'm being cheap, I'm telling y'all guys. But I do need an affordable moisturizer. Like during the daytime, I usually use my sunscreen moisturizer. You guys know I live for the La Roche-Posay sunscreen, but I don't need sunscreen. I'm going to bed. Oops, sorry for the noise, y'all. I'm going to bed, so I don't really need sunscreen going to bed, which is why I've been trying out this pack until I replenish and get a moisturizer. I know a lot of people was recommending the CeraVe PM. Let me know if you've tried that and how you like it if you have tried that. But I'm just going to finish off. It's real life, people. I ain't trying to be bougie for the cameras. I'm working with what I got. So that moisturizer, like as you see, I didn't have a lot of it, but it went all around the face and it feels really, really nice. And I don't know if you notice, everything I do, I'm always doing it in the upward motion because gravity is a bitch, okay? I'm 38 years old, and we have to make sure we keep everything sitting nice and up and where it's supposed to be. At night, the last step in my skincare process, and again, I don't do this every night, but this is when my skin needs that extra love, guys. I don't do it every night in the summertime. Wintertime, I'm a little bit more diligent when it comes to my skincare routine because, of course, the dryness of the air and everything, I just feel like I need it more. But in the summertime, I can get away with not being, I get a little bit more careless. I still do my skincare day and night, of course, like, but it varies, okay? But in order to get your skin back hydrated and everything after a long day wear of some matte ass foundation, I finish off with an oil just to lock everything in. One of my favorites is from Sunday Riley, the Luna. Remember I had the bottle, but right now I'm These are old samples, as a matter of fact, so I'm not going to continuously say I'm working with samples, but that is one of my favorite oils. Another one of my favorite oils is the Virgin Marula Luxury Facial Oil. The Kiehl's Midnight Recovery, it's okay, like, not one of my favorites, but I'll use it. And right now I'm going to go in with the Biosense Squalene Vitamin C Rose Oil. Now, I did use it actually a couple weeks back when I did the skincare routine, because being that I got the Biosense products from Influenza, I just wanted to, like, you know, continue on with the trend of squalene. And I will say it does work better in the summer months than I found that it worked in the drier, colder months. You know what I mean? So that could be a factor in it as well. It's not a heavy oil or anything like that. It's nice and lightweight, but I just find that I like it better in these warmer summer months. So that is the conclusion of this video, guys. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. I enjoyed making it. I had a lot of fun making this. It's been a long time since I did a skincare video here on YouTube. It's been a long time since I've been putting out these videos, so thumbs up for that, guys, right? But if you enjoyed and you're not already a part of the fam, I would love to have you come on and join the K Squad, and I would hope to see you guys in the next video.